Alright, I am now going to test out the amp draw of the GE Slumberline air conditioner while it's in the window. Got it hooked up to the kilowatt meter. It's very hot today, it's about 90 degrees outside. And there's our current voltage. It's kind of low. It just went up a little bit for some reason, I don't know why. But let's go to amps, and I'm going to start this air conditioner up and let it run for a while and let the head pressure build. You can see how many amps it draws. This air conditioner is rated at 7.5 amps, and I think 820 watts. So let's turn it on high. Some light on it so you can see it a little better. It's currently pulling 6.64 amps, 642 watts. Voltage is down to 110 now. 6.9 amps now. The current temperature in this room is about 77 degrees. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes, still running, and we are now up to 8.05 amps, 8.03. So that's over its max rating, which I'm not surprised that it would do that at all, because I know that one of my GE Quiet Cools, they actually have a little spec sheet in there that tells you that the amperage is going to get higher than what its maximum rating is, depending on how hot it is outside. So yeah, this is at 805 watts. So it's not at its maximum watt rating, but it is over the maximum amp rating. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It's just how it is when it's really hot out. See what the power factor is. That went up. And our voltage is now down to 109.5. Okay, I'm going to let this run for a little longer, see if the wattage gets any higher, and then I'm probably going to try out the Sharp. I'm going to turn the air conditioner down to low speed and see if the wattage goes up at all. It's going to go down at first, but as the head pressure builds, it's going to go back up. So let's see what it gets to. Okay, didn't take long. We're now over the max wattage rating. It's rated at 820. We're at about 830. Let's see what our amperage is now. 8.03. About 8 amps. The wattage is definitely higher. It's going down a little bit now. Interesting. Turn it back up to high speed. We're at 850 watts. It's going to go down now. 8.36 amps. Okay, I'm going to shut this one off. And I'm going to switch over to the Sharp 8500 BTU. That one is rated at 7.9 amps. And what's the wattage on this one? I'm sure you can probably see it better than I can right now. 850 watts. Well, let's start this one up now. It's going to have a compressor. Well, it just started. I was saying that it was going to have a compressor delay, but it wasn't that long. 5.05 amps right now. 509 watts. Power factor, voltage. Okay, now the 10,500 BTU sharp is running in the other room as well, so let's see what our voltage is at now. Yeah, it's pretty low, it's at 105.6. And we're currently at 7.27 amps, 733 watts. I just turned it down to low so the pressure would build quicker. Starting to go up now. Still haven't hit the max rating though. It is officially over 8 amps and 799 watts. I'm going to turn it back up to high speed now. Amps, 812 watts. This is what we're at right now, 8.14 amps, 803 watts. So, just like the GE, we're a little over the maximum amp rating, but it's still within the watt rating. I'm going to turn this off now and do the GE again just to see if it changes at all, because the voltage is lower now with that other air conditioner running. Start this back up. Yeah, you can tell the voltage is low. It doesn't sound happy. Even that one didn't sound happy. And we are quite a bit above the max rating there. But it's going down now. Let's see what it gets up to. It is now at 8.11 for amps. Just jumped a little bit. It's kind of bouncing around. Wattage is at 771. So the wattage seems lower, probably because the voltage is lower. But the amperage is still up there. Yeah, you can see the voltage is really low. Alright, I'm going to turn that off again. I'm going to run that one again and turn it on low and see what it gets up to. It's been running for a little while now. It's on low and we're up to 7.85 amps. So it's lower now, 782 watts, 780 watts. I am now going to run the same test on the 10,000 BTU fetters. Got it hooked up to the kilowatt meter. Yeah, someone's using a jackhammer outside, that's what the noise is. So let's start this up, and when I'm done with this, I'm going to do the same thing with that 10,500 sharp. So let's get this one started. See what we're at right now, 6.48. It's going up steadily. 768 watts. This one is rated at, I think it's around 1,000 watts, 1,110 watts and 10 amps exactly. Let's let it run for a while. This air conditioner has been running on high speed the whole time. Let's see what we're at now. It's been probably about a half an hour. We are at 1,050 watts and 9.58 amps. So this one's actually staying within its amp rating, which is interesting. Let's turn it down to low speed and see what it does then. That's the current amp draw, 9.91. Let's go to watts, 1081. And this is with it running on low speed. Alright, I think that's about where it's going to stay. And there's wattage. So I'm going to turn this one off and move over to the Sharp 10500. Got the Sharp running now. There's where we're at just after the compressor started. And let's go to wattage. 866 watts. This one is rated at 9.8 amps. And it's rated at 1105 watts. We are up to 930 watts just about, and 8.35 amps. Let's let it run for a while. Here's the current voltage on this dedicated circuit. This has been running for probably about half an hour now. Let's see what the wattage is at. 1065 watts and 9.62 amps. So this one is running below its max amp draw rating. And the wattage is below the max rating as well. Let's see what our voltage is now. 113.1. Now I'm going to test out the Emerson Quiet Cool. It's been running for quite a while. I'm just going to turn it off briefly and then hook it up to this. This is rated at 5.9 amps and 660 watts. I just started it back up. It's running on low speed. And we are at 5.5 amps and 562 watts. So let's let it run for a while. I'm actually going to turn it up to high speed real quick. Let's see what we're at now. 573 watts and 5.5 amps. I'm going to turn it back down below and we'll let it run. I think the pressure is about as high as it's going to get. We're at 5.47 amps and 569 watts. I'm going to go up to high speed. And we're at 590 watts and 5.59 amps. This is a very efficient unit. It's probably about where it's going to stay on high speed. That's 5.58, 5.56. Now we'll do the 5500 BTU Sharp. This is rated at 5.4 amps and 580 watts. I got it running on low speed, and after a couple minutes we're at 4.64 amps and 501 watts. That's where we are on low speed. I'm going to turn it up to high right now. $536 watts, about 5 amps, and I think that's where it's going to stay on high. So this one is quite a bit under its max rating. Now I'm going to do the 8000 BTU GE. Got it hooked up to the kilowatt meter. Compressor has not started yet, it's got a delay. This air conditioner is rated at 7.4 amps and 820 watts. It's been running for a few minutes now. And we are at 6.76 amps go to watts. 777, 778. There's the power factor. I think it's going to stay around 6.76 amps on low. Let's go up to high speed. And 789 watts, or 788. That's the wattage on high after running like that for a little while. And there's the amperage, 6.83 amps. Now I'm going to go test the GM Frigidaire air conditioner that's in the downstairs bedroom. It's a 4,950 BTU. At 807 watts and 7.2 amps, and that's running on high speed. Turn it to low. And it's staying around there on low speed. 782 watts, 6.87 amps.